What's up? So today, I have got a recommendation. Yes, I've been recommended something to do. And basically, this is a Minecraft one. We all know Minecraft is back on the up on popularity, which means that, well, we're going to start doing some Minecraft stuff again, as we have been doing, for example, my Survival Let's Play on the TBC Bender channel. We've got things like that will be added into my TBC Bender channel and this channel. Maybe even the Spider and Friends channel. You never know. But, and a big but, this is a recommendation. Because somebody asked me, because I've been playing Minecraft since 2010. You may be thinking, I was 5. Yes, I was. But I wasn't playing it properly back then. I was just messing about. I didn't really understand how to play. But I was still playing it. I pretty much understood at the age of 6. So 2011 was technically when I officially started. But 2010 was when I first played the game. Which means that I've been playing it now for 9 years. Which makes me sound very old. I actually started playing in July, so not quite 9 years, but you get the point. And you may be thinking, well, how do you know this? I've still got one of my original worlds on my Pocket Edition. And it literally says something like, created 31st of July, 2010. Which was incredible. And it's still to this day called My World. So, you know. Well, I say it was Pocket Edition. It wasn't originally Pocket Edition when I first got it. It was actually the demo version on a different console. But you had, for some reason, there was a glitch where you were able to transfer your games into something else. No longer have what I had the original game world itself on. But I have the world, so it's all well and good. Which now I've actually transferred to my Xbox One, the Bedrock Edition, and made it an infinite world. And I still work on it today, but not as often. It's a creative world, because, well, why not? So, but anyway, somebody asked me what was the best way for storage. And so, here is today, with some mathematics coming in to actually give you how much storage you can actually fit in a chest. Voila. But anyway, let us begin. So in a single chest, non-stackable items you can fit 27 in because you've got 27 slots. Fairly straightforward. And then the stacked items you can fit 64, but back in the beta days you could fit 100, but now it's gone down to 64, which I prefer. But you can actually fit in a singular chest of stackable items, full stackable items, not like ender pearls and snowballs where you can only fit 16, proper 64 stacked items. You can actually fit 1,728 items per singular chest. And then obviously we can go further than that, and we can get double chests, which non-stackable items 54 slots. Stackable items actually 3,456 per chest. So let's give that a bit of context here. That is 3,456 diamonds. In other words, it's about, I don't know, 350 probably a bit more than 350 full diamond armour. That's a lot. But obviously, going back in time, well, go recent times, but back a step, we've got the barrels, which, yes, you can fit non-stackable items 27, stackable items 1,728 again, same amount of storage as a chest, but with more versatile stuff, so you can fit them one by one without worrying about how you're going to open it. It's brilliant compared to normal chests. Personally, I prefer them over chests, but double chests, having that bit of extra storage for some things, I would prefer it. But having, like, I don't know, proper storage system, you have double chest there, barrels in the middle for, like, your valuable stuff, like your diamond, your iron, your gold, stuff like that, that is difficult to get unless you have a farm for these items, which diamonds you cannot actually farm. You can farm every ore other than diamonds, fun fact. But next we have got an ender chest. So this can hold 27 non-stacks and 1,728 stackable items again. And maybe thinking, well, why is this better than all of the other options? Because, well, most of you know, when you put your ender chest down, plop, you open it up, or you just left click or whatever, and you can fit your items in and mine it, and those items are stored inside like a whole area that is only accessible by you using an ender chest, any ender chest, which means that you can store that ender chest in your chests for more storage, which means that a singular chest, you then only have the 26 slots, yes, but then inside that you have a singular chest inside of your chest, meaning you have 3,392 things in a singular chest and 5,120 things in a double chest, meaning that having an ender chest in a singular chest is very close on being exactly the same storage as a double chest. But in the double chest, you've got nearly 2,000 more in a chest. Then you have shulker box. Then we have shulker boxes. These were probably the best thing to put in the game for late game. Because, well, you have to kill the Ender Dragon first. Plus you have to then find the Ender Cities, or Ender Cities, depending on what you want to call them. I personally prefer Ender Cities because it makes them sound posh. But you can actually store items in, very much like the Ender Chest, but they could stack, and you can get multiple stuff without it being transferred. Which means that in your singular chest... Wait, quickly though, before we begin, shulker boxes, they are like the chest and the barrel put together, so you can open it sideways no matter what. But if it's placed like a chest, so it's upright, you need that space above or the slab at the top. And you can fit 27 non-stackable items and 1,728 stackable items again. Very common number. But having them stack and having them in chests as stacks, so you have 27 stacks of the 64, which means you have a hell of a lot of items in that. In a singular chest, you can actually have 110,592 items in your singular chest using shulker boxes. You probably will never have that. But just imagine having that amount of items in your singular chest. But as always, we can go another step forward. Because we have double chests. And this is... And wait, shulker's in the double chest, in case you got, misunderstood. Which means that this system I'm about to tell you now is the best way of storing items. But before we get into how I think it should be laid out, let me just quickly say that in your double chest with shulker boxes, you can fit 221,184 items. And taking that in context, that is over I think it's about 120-ish diamond pickaxes with Unbreaking 3. Probably more. That is a hell of a lot of stuff. And you will probably never fill that. Ever. But using these things, not only have we reached an over 10-minute video, if you click the screen or whatever, move your mouse, whatever, you will see right there how long you have left. Or much you've sent anyway. But using this system, that means that the best storage system has 3 things inside. I forgot that my phone only records 10-minute intervals at a time, and I haven't made a cut yet in the video. But back to what I was saying, you can have 4 things at a push, but 3 things are perfect. And these are double chests, barrels, ender chests, and shulkers. Now you may be thinking, why have all these items when you could just have a double chest filled with shulkers? Yes, you should. The shulkers should never be placed on their own. Unless you're doing like an automatic storage swapper that are made of redstone. Other than that, you should never have shulker boxes placed. So, how should this be laid out? That is a good question for another video. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I trolled you all there. Next few days or so I'll be doing it. This video will be posted on both TBC Vendor and the TBC Spider Gaming channel. So whichever one you prefer watching, then watch it there. There is less lag involved in TBC Gaming channel because there's less viewers. Because believe it or not, the amount of viewers you actually get does determine the amount of speed I actually have talking to you. So, to tackle that, sub to TBC Gaming. But also keep your subscription on TBC Vendor, please. Thank you.